guys, welcome back. I'm Bianca and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a chit chat get ready with me. Never have done that before. Ever. And that's probably because I talk way too much, so there's no telling how long this video is going to be. But let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to take my Neutrogena. That word is always so hard to say. Neutrogena. Yeah, I'm going to take this stuff. It's the Hydro Boost, and it has SPF, so it's perfect for the daytime. And it's brand new, so it's gonna, I'll take a few pumps. Woo, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to take a few pumps of that and apply it all over my face. It feels amazing on the face, it really does. The redness is coming through. Typically during the end of fall, early winter, I switch my moisturizer to the Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizer. Love that stuff because my face tends to get super dry where I have dry patches. My T-zone is just super oily, but around my chin, my forehead, I'll get dry patches like no other. I'll be switching my moisturizer up pretty soon, but for now I'm sticking with that. Next I'm going in with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. You know, I've gotten a lot of questions about this because I've done a few get ready with me's on Snapchat, and I showed Snapchat when I first picked that up. I don't apply it to my nose, so I just apply it everywhere except for my nose, a little bit on my forehead. I don't apply it to my nose because it's very, very oily, so I'm going to apply another primer there. For some, that's too much, but for me, that's what I do. But anyways, I've gotten a lot of questions about this stuff, is it amazing? Is it worth, I believe, $32? And I feel like it really is. It is so moisturizing and it makes your skin radiate. I really feel that way. I feel like if you're oily to combo, it's one of those things. It's $32 and I don't think it's ideal for oily skin. But if you're oily to combo, apply it to those areas that need more moisture. Yes, please. So for my T-zone, I'm taking, what is this called? The No. 7 Beautifully Matte. You can get this at Target. I think you can get it at Ulta too, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna take this, apply it to my T-zone. It really helps with the oiliness. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but instantly I can see a matte nose. And now that I am fully red, it's time for foundation. So for foundation, I am taking my Matte and Poreless, my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. Perfect foundation cocktail. I'm in the shade 108, which I'm not in the shade 108. It's too light. And then this is in the shade 330, which is a little too dark and almost a little too olive. So this is a perfect combo. The pump is a MAC pump. I get tons of questions about that. This is a MAC pump. It doesn't fit perfectly, but as long as you don't throw it in your makeup bag, because it's not on there perfectly, it works. It works. Okay, and I'm going to apply this foundation with a BH Cosmetics 123 brush. I love the set that this came in. They're all amazing. This isn't very dense at all, so if you're not into a brush like that, this one's not for you. But the truth is, I'm into almost any kind of brush that is clean, semi-clean, to apply foundation to my face. I love the coverage that these foundations give. Probably talking too quiet. So, who is excited for holiday gift sets? Yes, please. We went to Kohl's yesterday. Oh my goodness, the gift sets are out. The Balm has a gift set out right now, and it is 5 or 6 of the mini matte hues liquid lipsticks. Yes, please. The perfect little mini size. You get 5 or 6 shades. Oh, I just love gift sets. I love gift sets for myself. I love giving them to others too. But they're just like the perfect way to try a little bit of that brand, or if it's a brand that you really love, it's a good way to try it out, to try like a new product out without paying for a full price product. And they're always like literally the most bang for your buck. I absolutely love holiday gift sets. I have been putting like separate money aside, like Christmas shopping for Bianca, so that like I won't feel bad whenever I'm like, I need this gift set in my life. Oh my goodness, I'm just so excited for holiday gift sets. Who is excited for Black Friday shopping? Yes, please. Give this video a thumbs up if you love Black Friday shopping. / you just ate 2 plates of a Thanksgiving feast and then you go Black Friday Thanksgiving shopping. Like, we're not super crazy with it. We don't like pitch a tent or anything, but it is just like a really fun thing that we do. We do, you know, Thanksgiving is a really big, you know, I mean, holidays in general are really big for us. Like, we just had our Halloween party, but Thanksgiving, oh my goodness, it's really a special holiday that we celebrate, and, you know, all the families together, and we're thankful for each other. And as like the cousins, like our generation, like we get the newspaper, we get the ads out, and we are like, okay, like what store should we go to? This is really cool. And it actually started out a few years ago, like, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe, where we were just like kind of kidding around with it. Okay, this is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. Literally amazingness. You need this in your life. And I am in the shade 12 Pecan Pie. And it's just like a lighter, probably just like 1.5 shades lighter than my skin tone. So it gives me more of like a natural highlight. Yes. So anyways, it started out with like, oh, we're going to like see what Black Friday shopping's all about, because we had never did it. And we're like, I mean, we just had no idea like what it was like. So we went. And we just like got a kick out of like watching everybody like fill their baskets with stuff. And as we were there, we were like, hey, this is a really good deal. And then it like started to turn into a tradition where we look at the ads after we eat and we kind of like see where we're going to go. Last year I went to Ulta. Girl, if you've been with me since last year, you already know practically everything that I bought Black Friday shopping at Ulta was in a giveaway, which leads me to my next topic. I have some amazing stuff coming for you guys. Oh, stay tuned. If you are new to my channel, subscribe because you don't want to miss out. I have a collab coming up that you don't want to miss out on. I have a few giveaways coming up that you don't want to miss out on. Oh, this brush is the BH Cosmetics 128. I want to say it came in like the same set. I don't know, because this BH Cosmetics brush set, I think I bought myself one last Black Friday because they were having an amazing deal. And then I think on my wish list, Christmas wish list that I gave to my hubby, he had got me a set. So I don't know, but I know they were both from like Black Friday shopping. So get your Christmas list ready. Should we make a video that's like what I want for Christmas? But I watched so many videos last year of like other people's Christmas wish lists, and I was like, that's a great idea. I want that too. I don't know, because I have so many. See, here I go. Like, we gotta get going. Next is the Master Fix by Maybelline. This came out last year. It was like new, which I cannot wait for all like the new like items to drop for the new year, but they like kind of like dropped them in like December. So this was like one of those items that I picked up last year. Absolutely loved it then. Still love it now. This is amazingness. Like flawless under the eye. So let's go ahead and set this. And I like setting it, or I like using it with one of these little sponges. So these are just like, I mean, you can buy a pack of like 300 for like $2 at Target. And like I just wet it a little bit. This is the Master Fix setting spray, which like they came out at the same time. Love this stuff. So since my little sponge is like barely damp, I'll like press it in here like so. And then I'll pack it down. I don't go directly under my eyes where I have fine lines because that's not a good look. But right under, I just pack it like that. I'm gonna do it over here. And then I'm gonna let it sit there for seconds. Then as I'm swiping it away, I'll dust some under my eye to like set that concealer, but that's not a good look for me when I try to bake under my eye like that. Okay, so, gosh, I lost track of what I was talking about. I don't really know. I know we were talking about Christmas, Black Friday shopping. Okay, so if you were with me last year, I did 12 Days of Christmas with me. And it was so much fun. You guys loved it, and I loved it. Like, it was literally the best. Like, I missed it when it was over, and I got so many comments saying, like, I wish there were more 12 Days of Christmas with me. And it was so much fun. So, if you're new to my channel, I will leave the playlist or, like, the videos down below so that you can kind of peep it out to see what's in store for this year, because I've already been brainstorming some ideas and I'm so excited. Like, I have already been working on getting stuff for videos, DIYs, routines. Like, guys, you don't even know. I have already, like, since the end of October, have been working on brainstorming for 12 Days of Christmas with me. I'm so excited about it. Okay, so now that that's done, I think I'm going to go ahead and work on the brows. And for my brows, I'll be using this little pencil. This is the Jordana Fabubrow Eyebrow Pencil in Midnight Brown. This stuff is amazingness. I absolutely love it. I want to say it's probably no more than $2 at Walgreens. It's good stuff. I don't think I could talk when I'm doing the brows. My little DT mirror. I'm still trying to remember what I was talking about. I mentioned how I was like, doing a collab. I want to miss out on. I don't know. I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer and pop it on the brow bone to clean these brows up. Which, if you're new to doing your brows or you want to get into it, this is the most important part. It really is. Like, besides, like, using the spoolie to, like, make them look a little more natural, or if you went a little too bold. But cleaning your brows up is the most important part to me. Like, it really enhances the brow. It makes them look cleaner and sharper. Okay, now that the brows are as good as they're going to get, we're going to move on to the eye look. Which, if you follow me on Instagram, just kidding. If you follow me on Snapchat, I did this look as like a Snapchat get ready with me, but you know how that goes. Like, you get teeny tiny clips, and I got so many requests from you guys. Thanks, Snapchat fam. Love ya. And I got so many requests to actually like film a tutorial with it, so I thought like I would do a get ready with me plus chit chat. Never done it before. I'm trying it. I don't know if you guys are liking it. Am I talking too much? Because I do have a problem doing that. Just let me know. Like, if you don't want to see another video like this, just say, girl, no. Okay, don't say it that mean. Okay, I'm gonna prep my lips. Just kidding, not with that. I'm gonna prep my lips with this Rimmel Kate. What is it? I don't know, it's like a clear lip balm, because I will be applying a liquid lipstick, and they're very dry. I'm okay with that, but I just want to prep my lips a little bit. And this stuff is amazingness. It's by Rimmel, so you can find it at any drugstore. Okay, That was really weird. Okay, now I'm going to prep my eyelids with the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone. You already know it's a holy grail product. You need it in your life. Oh my gosh. So that kind of reminded me of when Mark did my voiceover. Guys, was that not hilarious? Like, oh my goodness. He is too much. But, I mean, he's literally a hilarious person anyways in general. And I got so much great feedback from you guys. So I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Like, it was hilarious for us. Like, it was hilarious. My family loved it. The best. Okay, so eyes are primed. And now I'm going to be taking this little teeny tiny eyeshadow. And it is Meet Matrimony in the shade Matte Kumar. And it's a little, the Balm little sample that I got in my Ipsy bag. This color. I am obsessed with this color. Okay, so if you don't have this, you could use something very similar. So it's just like a maroon burgundy shade. And I'm going to apply it with this brush here. This is a Sigma tapered blending brush E40. I'm going to like literally just tap it in there because it is so pigmented. And I'm just going to whip this baby in the crease. I should probably bring the line closer for this part. Okay, here we go. It's really easy to be intimidated by colors like that because they're so bold. And like when you put your brush in it and you like pack it on your eyelid, it's like, what am I gonna do with that? But just like slowly build it and it's much easier to work with. Okay, now that I've popped that in the crease, I'm going to be taking Champagne Pop, which is just like a champagne color. And I'm gonna apply it to my lids. If you don't have this one, the L'Oreal Infallible, goodness, what is it called? It's like the L'Oreal Infallible, I'm gonna show you guys. The L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Iced Latte would be similar. So not an exact dupe, but I'm gonna show you guys. A little bit, okay, it's a lot brighter. Champagne Pop's on the top, Iced Latte is on the bottom. So it's more icy, but it's a good alternative. Like, not the same, but you would still achieve a similar look if you had that one. Or even if you just have like another champagne highlighter, use that one instead. So I'm just gonna take it with my finger and pop it on the eyelid. Okay, now that that's popped on there, I'm gonna go back in with that same blending brush and I'm just gonna like blend it a little bit. I'm actually going to take just a little bit more of that Matte Kumar shade, apply a little bit in that outer V, and drag it through the crease. Now I'm going to apply a shadow to the brow bone. Okay, and this shadow is the NYX single eyeshadow in I Have a Headache. And it is just a like matte creamy vanilla, and I love it. And if you wanted, you could use the same shadow that you used on your lid, but I just love a matte brow bone. And to further clean that look up, I'm gonna go back in with that concealer, if I can find it. And I am going to take it right from the outer corner to the brow and just clean it up. Which is gonna give you that same effect if you were to have used tape before you started your shadow game. And then just blend it out. If you want to make it look more natural, you can just take a clean up blending brush and just soften that edge. Okay, now it's time for eyeliner. Okay, this little baby eyeliner is the Ico London Waterproof Lash Enhancing Carbon Black Liner. Got it in my Ipsy bag. Been obsessed with it. So I'm just going to add some liner and wing it out just a bit. Alrighty, now I'm going to apply some mascara. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I'm not too impressed with it. I got it in my Ipsy bag. It doesn't like wow me, but I mean, I'm gonna use it, so yes. No falsies today, just go, oh, you know that moment when you get it on your eyelid? It is what it is. So if you follow me or like you watch my planner videos, like if you follow those videos, I have an exciting new, like, I don't know if I'm gonna call it a series, but I've been working on a Christmas planner. It's like a DIY, like I didn't go out and buy like a specific planner for this one, like I'm making it. And I want to share it with you guys. I posted it on Snapchat, like, would y'all want to see it? And I got a ton of yas, girl. So, I'm making it happen. Get excited if you love planner videos. This one is going to be all Christmas themed, DIY. Literally, I made the planner from scratch. I'm super excited about it. Last year, and like previous years, I kind of had like a spiral notebook that I used for Christmas time. Like write down all the gifts I needed, gifts that I bought, gifts that needed to be wrapped. If I needed to pick up, you know, any stocking stuffers, you know, Secret Santa gifts for work, coupons and whatnot. But this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to dedicate an entire planner to that because I think it would be easier. It's going to be a lot more prettier than my spiral. I'm really excited about it because I love planning. I feel like everybody plans for different reasons. Some plan, you know, for functional reasons, which is amazing. Some plan because it's like therapeutic to like sit there with all these pretty stickers and just make your planner pretty. You know, no explanation needed. It's pretty and it's fun. Okay, to finish up the eyes, I'm going to take more of that burgundy shade and apply it to my lower lash line. Take more of Champagne Pop and apply it to the inner corner. Okay, and then a little bit more mascara. Okay, time to finish up the face, and I'll be taking this L'Oreal True Match powder. It is in the shade Cocoa, I believe. Cocoa. Cappuccino. It's in Cappuccino. So I take that with this little brush. This is a MAC 109. It is worth the money. Like, I don't have very many MAC brushes. I have this one. It is worth the money. It does shed, which is like irritating, but it's perfect. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply some blush. This is MAC Format. You need this blush in your life. I would say like you need this in your life for fall and winter, but like if you were my skin tone or similar, this is a blush that you need all year round because it is perfection. I'm going to apply it with this brush. This is a BH Cosmetics and it doesn't have a number on it, but it came in a set. It came in like their Kabuki set. Like, it looks intense in the pan. It does. Like, it's not. And time for a little highlight. So, since we already used it on our lids, might as well use it on our face. And I'm going to apply it with this little Real Techniques brush. This is considered to be their, I think it's like their setting powder brush. It's perfect for both. To set your under eye and for highlight. Okay, so this is almost it. I just feel like my under eye just needs a little something, so I'm going to apply another setting powder. And I'm going to apply this banana shade and the Wet n Wild Caramel Toffee little duo. I just feel like I need some yellowness coming through. I just like, I love it. I don't know if you can tell a difference, but I could tell a difference. It's time for lippies, and today's lippy is going to be 32 Emotion from the Milani Amore Matte Lip Creams. This I do not believe is limited edition, so I'm gonna apply it. It's like a burgundy, brownish burgundy shade. And I'm going to apply it with, which one of these? And I'm going to apply the Jordana lip liner in Cabernet. This is a must-have. Need it in your life. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off that chapstick I was wearing. Last but not least. Alrighty, well here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this chatty get ready with me. If it is something that you liked, if it was something that you would like to see again, let a girl know in the comments down below. Also give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more. Like, let a girl know. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!